Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Midland Rockhounds. Luis Reyes will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Standing in, Juan Huerta, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Tennessee, the center fielder, Juan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Fowler looking up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, the left fielder, Mickey.
Into the box now, Mickey Aiken. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Fowler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Into the box now, Ivan Tavares. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Joey Baisley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. The Smokies lead it 1-0. Alex Wells will be the one doing the pitching for the home side. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Carmen Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Midland, the first baseman, Carmen Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box, Hubert Dyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Hank Salazar.
Ready now, Hank Salazar. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The relay, and he's safe.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Standing in now, Corbin Joseph. Hard liner to center field. Huerta is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. So stepping in, Adolfo Acosta, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
At the plate, Taylor Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Stepping in now, Ray Clemens, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, John Frederick, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped up. Gonzalez over to his left, and that's the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Smokies lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Nieve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
The catcher.
Into the box, Alex Villa, lifted in the air to straightaway center. Huerta is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Fink. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, Bill Chavez. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Carmen Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set, the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. This is pulled into right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So digging in now, Hubert Dyer. He's set. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Hank Salazar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The center fielder.
Standing in now, Dustin Fowler. Skied into straightaway right. Baisley giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 5-2. Now at the plate, Eric Hoff, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Eric Hoff.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Hit hard to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Juan
Now at the plate, Juan Huerta. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Chavez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So striding forward now, Mickey Aiken. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Fink is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up now, Ivan Tavares. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Fowler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So striding in, Corbin Joseph as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He pulls this one into right. Baisley is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Jose Nieve. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The catcher, number 34, Alex Villa.
Now batting, Alex Villa. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley and left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Settling in now, Bobby Fink. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this one bounds around against the wall. Villa ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at 3rd. And with that, the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-2. Leading off the inning, Joey Baisley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Adolfo Acosta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Adolfo Acosta is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Davis.
Digging in, Taylor Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Stepping up to the plate, Bill Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bill Chavez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carmen Gonzalez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So it's second and third following the error. And standing in is the DH, Hubert Dyer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Luis Gabriel answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Luis Gabriel.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hank Salazar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in
center
early
fielder,
counts.
number 11.
This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the runner is in from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat.
Now
he really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Jose Nieve. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Alex Vila. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Fink. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 10-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Clemens. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Fink has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. In now, John Frederick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nieve sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now
next will be the designated hitter, Eric Hoff. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fink has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Bill Chavez. He singled his last time up.
Not shortstop, Bill Chavez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Frederick backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carmen Gonzalez.
At the plate, Carmen Gonzalez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Hubert Dyer. Now a ball lined to the left side. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 0-1 pitch. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hank Salazar.
Now to the plate, Hank Salazar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dustin Fowler, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 11-2. Ready for another chance? Juan Huerta. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it. Nieve makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Mickey Aiken. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
One out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ivan Tavares. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You
Now
make a
batting,
quality pitch
right
on the
fielder.
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in,
Safely.
D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Joey Baisley. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Tavares is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Corbin Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Lined hard toward right center. Baisley moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jose Nieve. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. So far 2 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit
catcher,
single.
number
3 for 4
34.
right there. He's looking
Alex.
super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Alex Vila,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Bobby Fink.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Fink. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Baisley coming in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box now, Bill Chavez. Line toward the gap in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now in the box, Adolfo Acosta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Taylor Davis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Fink is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in, Ray Clemens.
The first baseman, Ray.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. A man at third with one away. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Second baseman, John.
Ready for another shot now. John Frederick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Babe Shipley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Shipley.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Carmen Gonzalez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Carmen Gonzalez.
He's set and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Hubert Dyer. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Hank Salazar.
Ready once again, Hank Salazar. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Aiken is in pursuit, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Fowler.
Standing in now, Dustin Fowler.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Huerta shading to his right, and that's the third out.
Mind over matter, work hard but live life. We all wanna fly, but it all takes time. You say you're trying to reach the sky, you can do it, all it takes is time.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eric Hoff. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Nieve has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Juan Huerta.
Huerta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Ivan Tavares, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Even if they think that you're gonna fly against our lives, the world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not. Underdogs.
Digging in once again, Corbin Joseph. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Corbin Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Frederick up the middle, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jose Nieve. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The catcher, number 34.
Stepping in, Alex Villa.
Villa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Striding into the box, Joey Paisley starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Hopped up. Chavez is there for it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Adolfo Acosta.
Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Adolfo Acosta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The 0-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here, and he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Taylor Davis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ray Clemens. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Fink is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Reyes earns the victory on the mound. Alex Wells struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 11 runs on 22 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.